you coach I be jan ko din kwase some dress now you young boy bi akwasisibo bi afi na wasi so e bi a we kind of caliber range now coach ya bedi that is the level it's similar to this you can great French players are obo Michel Platini dia obo Zidane di nse na Ghana ya sa na ye ba ha so ye be ba abedi peledi nse na ugina o bencha everything will become and that's one major thing na France for some consider in naming the coach because they have big boys into the any coach be any more ha e be gina dress room meet me atwa fan so for them to even accept and play according to his tactics and demand and cry as for so excellent decision from Zidane, excellent decision from the French Football Federation. They know their problem and they've gone in for it. Tactically, Zidane also have the ability to motivate the players. Also, sometimes the players can do the top level. No matter achiever, you need somebody to open up their mind and expose them to a different level of achievement. Sana ni pa yabra about here. But mbo bra ni duru baby also. Menya me fie tu bi mo me car bi me mako school papa bi dey na me mpre. But sometimes when you find yourself in the class of rich men, now how ambitious you be, and the word I be my generator, you feel that you've not achieved enough, and it forces you to open up and still work hard. That is what Zidane beats me. I am at these French boys. Okay. No matter what they will achieve in their club, no, Zidane actually said, "The day Madrid, the Champions League twice or 3 times, it keep these Madrid boys hungry for 3 seasons running. He can do the same to this French team." And it will be interesting to see, say, obetimi abona, wetimi asan wie, na wasan ba be cause wonders. Imagine what the imagine World Cup as a player where he was a star. No wasan de omo ba be bo, no wasan de omo ba be je the World Cup. That would be a successful story. Send you Madrid no. He won the Champions League with Real Madrid and they be coach you almost the Madrid the. So I mean sure say Zidane want to write his name in the history books and never send any omo be call.
For last one.
Stories in there doors, you go. Now man who Chelsea for them come on a kakra.
Yeah.
This season, team back where some man for no come with Chelsea. Chelsea will not be playing in any European competition. A man for ref is Adian. So Sunday. Prepare almost Sunday. No, don't have a ball.
Saturday.
No, so it's like our 6 days to 7 days preparation for a game. Long-term contract.
The last time some G Premier League no more the same state.
Exactly. With
Antonio Conte. Yeah.
Long-term contract. Alonso is a manager, not a head coach. That should tell the sort of power of the Amano. And I feel say Alonso Bemu with more clout than Obi Enzo Maresca. So Maresca was Leicester City. Alonso Leverkusen and breaking the strength of Bayern Munich and also Real Madrid. And Alonso open players no more than our kakra.
Yeah.
Into honestly dressing room, he can tame the dressing room with his tactical philosophies and ideas. The fact that all call for experience, I said, Chelsea funny being tiasi. You see, the transfer market is a bit dicey.
35, 36.
Granted. The transfer market is a bit dicey. But football, you was squad biane senior chichichi. You were key players, you were team. You were squad members. You were system players. You were super subs.
And no quite the Chelsea supporter be frame or say Obusa me say no question mo for Henderson. Nam so and komo guso of course no say ada Alonso ba wan fa assistant coach amana. Afi no pa assistant coach.
Okay. On say Henderson in common on. Say na me boss no. Chelsea will have their key players. Kupama, Enzo Fernandez, Moise Caicedo, Morgan Rogers. These will be their key players. They'll have squad members. Also, Reece James will be part of the key players. Your major squad members. Or major super subs. Or major system players. Into when teams are also betting about no being bimbo. But Alonso be build a system around that player. Emma asem to sa player na bu sa asem yaba. Into Conte buy no. Check how I know used to Victor Moses. Chelsea ma Victor Moses go loan 3 times. And no nyaya ko meja no kwan. Alonso buy Conte buy no say Debbie. I need Victor Moses for a specific role. He was a system player within the 3 back no. I know used as a wing back. And I'm just explaining how coaches classify players. Very, very important. So Kaya, Ebra, Mauricio Sarri ba Chelsea. Jorginho was a decent player, but my system evolves around him. Even in N'Golo Kante, I will sacrifice Baby Albo because I need Jorginho to be the base of my game. So he was a system player. There were squad members, but not in a system player. I know the all specific role in the Babaye. Chelsea signing boy CB. I had to say when Jose Mourinho back to Chelsea the second time. He went in for Didier Drogba. He had his plan, but he went in for Drogba not as if said Drogba Babaye the face of the team, but he needed that inspiration, that tradition, that leader, and somebody from the bench with impact to help Chelsea. Also, Etoba Chelsea. Not Chelsea for the referee. Time na Samuel Etoba no. Na leadi on attack no. But no, Juma be a oba be jinechiri be boboa ene kan yomengum. The only problem with these two near say they've not had exceptional careers as key players. Henderson in here superstar to say be Mohamed Salah. Henderson and ball now to the level of Evans, so we say Luka Modric. One ball now to the level of maybe Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And Tiana on the Danny Welbeck and Nuntino Mobano in Kofon Jintum. But there was a story of Ibrahimovic at age 34 joining Manchester United and Jose. Just and for Ibrahimovic ambassador, no lead, but no here BB because United were demanded a trophy. Jose needed trophy winning players with that mentality. Into Ibrahimovic 34 years, Brana Bebuame.
But Zlatan was huge
because no man complaining. No. And I'm saying Henderson in huge. If Henderson was Luka Modric, if Henderson was Bernardo Silva, oh baby, Bernardo Silva boy drew. Even if Henderson was Kevin De Bruyne, Chelsea for them complaining.
But I career as a footballer, or they have talent in Tunchain. Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, he's there with them. Senior talent near
Bernardo Silva and De Bruyne have been key players in a winning team. Henderson was a squad member in that Liverpool team.
No, he was the captain.
Somebody can be the captain by the squad member. Difference. No, you're a key player, Theo. You're a key player. You're a key player. To say Manchester City team, Liverpool team, Nebon, Sadio Mane, Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson. You see how key they were.
O captain meeting a squad member.
Yes. O captain meeting a squad member.
Captain.
He might not be the key player in your team,
but you're part of key players. No.
Don't you say?
And will play key role.
Your captain can be a squad member. Your captain can be a system player. And you were key players. Baby, I had Salah Beto. Baby, I had Sadio Mane Beto. Firmino was the system player. Owekai Firmino. On the name making sure it's Salah. And Sadio Mane were Nimhon Ebefa. So in the film Pamos will be able to no mummy click it. So he was the system, and club emphasizing on that. Baba check here, Jorginho Wijnaldum, Henderson. These were guys they were part of the squad, managing the squad for them. But so you saw the film, the impact of Salah, the impact of Sadio Mane, the impact of Van Dijk. Nothing for Jordan Henderson, the end compare. Twisted to Danny Welbeck. Team Ben a big, a winning trophy. The level I made was Latin. I not United for non complaining. Shea Bobby said Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva about Chelsea was not 35 years. Then to Chelsea for non complaining. He was Thiago Silva. And they don't have a problem with the experience, but Nipana Orban, I said, the clout, no, is it worth that experience? Maybe Alonso will be looking at it from a different place. Okay. Also, Thiago Silva can, at a point, not Chelsea for Ukraine and Kobantemo. Forget about the age because it was Thiago Silva. And Tiago Alonso, you know, share Obisa Cristiano Ronaldo at age 36 back to Manchester United. Nobody was complaining. It was Ronaldo. But they make an artist. And until I'm a Bernardo Silva. Until Mama Kevin De Bruyne, say Nesse Casa De Bruyne about Chelsea. Me not sure people will complain. So sanity, they are not so influential, but the coach have a rule for them.
Okay.
And it makes the conversation a bit difficult, but I think that they will not flop based on how our coaching person will use them.
All right.
They will add something to it, but that is how the game is.
But I say,
people definitely have issues. Say, yeah, Aubameyang club Chelsea not 33 years.
Okay.
But now, you who Aubameyang all the top scorer of Premier League. It's not all about Chelsea, no. No, so okay, or the experience, but Danny Welbeck. That is where the issue comes. But I think, say, and now here Chelsea game ni be kakra passes ni ade no. Jibo experience no be here. But I think they should. I think they should go.
Mr. Bertrand Chelsea see or Chelsea boy ni be o say Chelsea team ni nye. So omuboy say nkure nko na ebo. So I make judgment.
But I think say
yeah, messages book akra ni nko Clementino ho.
They will be okay with someone like Granit Xhaka. Between Xhaka,
Sunderland for someone tono.
But between Xhaka and Henderson, I think they'll be okay with Granit Xhaka.
Xhaka was the first choice, but Sunderland for someone ton. I don't know they are going for
attack, no.
But I'm not
going Lukaku.
Lukaku on the bench. Also on the Ukraine, didn't hoist and cross one time a Manchester player now. A Hojland. Also one time to free Napoli.
No, but you can manage Lukaku. I think Chelsea.
Kofi can't say Chelsea are signing those two guys as an experienced players to the team. 36-year-old Welbeck is far better than Liam Delap. Boris Francis Honorable also say Ederson is 38. Zach should not forget Hendo. Isn't that 36? Sorry. Zach shouldn't forget Hendo. Isn't that talented type of midfielder? He's just a normal team player, even in his heydays, not to talk of his old age. Chelsea has lost foresight. And no, Boris Francis there, our day, Abba, and no. Emmanuel Noble, Nana Jemfi, or say, Zach is happy Chelsea is going for old man. Cool 6 points for Manchester United next season. Okay, also there, and no, our day, Abba. Kofi Ati, my black man, say, good morning, watching you inside Pig Farm in Accra. Kofi Yeda say. Crespo the Fufu say, good morning, I'm watching you live from Fufu. Okay, more update on Barcelona transfer, especially Julian Alvarez, Alexandro Bastoni, and Emerick Laporte. Okay, Bibia Emma Sa Ewo Home. My memory has so dear kakra I de Abba eno ewa ha. Archie Richie. Or say, Mr. Obed, please, out of the system, we develop players to be key. A core system will always make a particular player key, and such was Henderson. Or twice, or say, he's not flamboyant. That is why at times we see him as a squad member. But, Wanfa Diaka and Twaso. Kofi Ken say, Jibo, Areo is Barcelona captain. Is he a key player at Barcelona? On the captain at the bench. On no bench in Wabwa. Muye diano so ko Israel ko bompaya ba ko Israel ko bompaya ba ye osaba ya na obepraye nti ono de ene ne yenkan nka Barcelona key players ho oye squad member ewo eye Barcelona visa squad line here say okay Western Wanderers for na chef o match 4 na say we Chelsea nkwara what do hamana abem o sa fe no maba o munyina Chelsea youth team players nti munya abotre so we hwe Chelsea fans ko show Facebook no pass free chiro pa two players strike nim sura net nim munya abotre Alonso obeye adwuma tino yenko
anapa yi me pe ba bia kwa wo yade no ebeye wo last stop
Alonso onya de nchembu coach no
o da coach ne fa beta na
onya de nchandoni
andoni de wo de Alonso beto no say sa Alonso nke no obo premani mbie no ya kofa we nti ya say we ni ade che
no ya te kwai
anti ya de de ba bia wako no eye international mama abe tara so apatapa new side Johnson enkofo bu agunu so nyina no ene se sekese no umfi wonko wa bre de che wo no na je se woda so e de yesa sekra da bi enkomo na aba fam no umfa mfiri ho wa bre bi mem na no be me ne hia se dia wo no emma infertility no ebeko typhoid fibroid ulcer yade no yawo abuso odi abue wani di abue diabetes no edidi hu kakran wokwa ebegina din wodi sha ase kama obi anim so be ma no kowie yie no agya yo premature no ha adwene malaria kokko no tia na tete wo hepatitis osisi no abusuan so wanyina so yie ewo dware so a wahwe wontime ntowa de enne waye mmere wo mpam bosomi aso abu nso bia hu ne asie abusuan ye mfa stroke no enko mese ma amini dindi abe heba clinic abe heba clinic adwuma ni nyina mu no o masina hema wo msanse na adwuma no eso ani bruta eno nti bomodem na koi ebe do fa mfidiem na cancer yade no enie no usu a ensu biem msanse wo yade no last stop en ho no mo ye kwata na so apatapa new side junction tieniye number ni 0243 abe 345 abe 392 abe 0243 abe 345 abe 392 abe no 0506 460-208 number see me no pay fabo modern na kopiem ewo abe honomo franco de ya mo na sempa magana for sanse ayem yenti nyama nyina no ebo wo fom papa nso Nokia Samsung iPhone Smart TV no ya yento kese kakra na nkra na nenye washing machine microwave blender generator CCTV camera we ni de function monitor video anytime anywhere obia nto bi nko ni fie hofra wo sie no mu bank honomo school ho to bi ko ho sanse no de ebo amanyama konkan ejaba jewel Edum Old Melcon, Kofo Clinic, New Kajetia, Honina number near 0245 316969 0245 316969. Kai say, power no to me dear Chrampa, and into no him akoso do ya say, menka wo samua, moba PM e wo fe ya sebuzum tu road no, Jumakrona no obono ho, mo so amoko Accra Kwabenya ACP road, takra de mo amuhia no, wa Naji Estate, one bank no eben no, eye fatty liver no, obehwa manako, hepatitis, prostate, and a fibroid, kidney stone, and unti near the SK and the aba, I am kika no me ape, na febrate yebi, na ejai live care, mama liver no hon cancer, and unti ukoda dialysis so, masa asem kase na to wo, enya nto wei tutumrika kwai na afi ye ne hwemu ebia ye be hwa ma hoto na atumi aba 0244 544 422 0200 383 831 na wonya power specialist Herba Hospital mese Asokori Mampon Community Bank PLC manager na ya branch te say na de bia no woda woso da efoforo na susu dia Bank of Ghana kwade to wo wonya bank no ntimi mehase no mese wa hit target na twam uru sika ekoto a menso eye individual savings corporate savings susu savings woye nyina wie pa wo se akonhye bia ba na se emergency bia ba ope bosia kwade akoye bibi uko nia ho twa ho bra ukwa 1 month wo se bi ni ho na mekas debedebe oboa eno nti we ni fa na pa show na just say ye the amount wa bra collateral bia so eni achi ye osusu loan no ono de no salary loan for private workers and government workers nyina na kama bom ye se bra baji bi kokla nyema na abegu port wono mo no na nyema nkonkan we nyina no aye Asokori Mampon Community Bank PLC Unity Link ho Apes Link C Link and a rare ni nyina eye adwuma ewo yaso ye kai se nkrobata no eye miensa ana enan Asokori Mampon ho ene yaso ye nkase manhia opposite the Museum Palace no honso buhuen e ho no mo so amemako edan no a pizza my woman no anso yobako ewom e na foforo de aba adum no eye new nsuase palace wono mo ano na jese ne railway station no e na eben Asokori Mampon Community Bank PLC woni anhwemum na enyama nkoyie emfa ema tieni yesa tenated no eye since 2000 ya num nuro na abesi ne ya na nanom no mienum gyato ho no ye hu sampa tradition goes on aboyem ono ntini yesi yakopa vinake na ma hemfie no omubbo mode no mbbo mu nsa atetia no nyina no etu atwa mu amoto tenatek malaka ne biom no won se tiade no ko malaria no ko typhoid no ko stress no afiri so wa woto tenatek tomac mixture no o sana dwane aso na fibroid no nyina no etimi anane eko wote tenatek hayan capsules dia me pese wo ka no wotu ade anwumre wosi apanya anwumre na chese wotimi kai bible anwumre enu ntina me kan for tenatek hayan capsules e de ma wo se de beya woni so ebeda ho before capsules dia che ne ho ase be ma no mu a before no na chese abeja osisi mama wo di agro papa bi e wo empem kai se so for like ba so po de nkrabata ne ba ko aba ho wa mo so market no ye be branch for so e wo ho Santazi opposite Apre Junction and also branch for e wo ho no mo kai se adwuma abepiem enitu oti Santazi so ame kwada so bantama patasia me padwuma mo ye ebra MCA certificate ne da ho sales and marketing certificate no fabra niema of auditor enye area manager sales rep and a medical counter assistant ni nyina no eye adwuma me pe ede ama wo ho number ne 0241 386917 0241 386917. The ball player deba no Bayport Savings and Loans. Bayport dear wutini dia me nkwa gina nsa no abua. Me si yobo modern koye investment. Sika no de akoto baabi we de bia no ade ho no kobusa manager na wo ada obokona 5 cities na beto so 10 cities way ye wo sebre. Eno nti bo modern bra ye wo 3 months 6 months 1 year de wo ho no mo na abusu aputupru na anso na ase me kwa akwaji a ye nteto da bi ye kan wade de ama ho ye wie pa ya connect de atofo no so wo bre no so a wo timi twa ade tu mobile wallet no so na fe we yi wade de akodi djuma obi se media afi ba ko me pesa me ko metu kwan ko obi man so ko fa me nyema ba afi we me pesa me di sidai me pesa me toka enu nti ena sika no pakoto Bayport sense wo mo no payroll lending no eno mo da so ntu sika da wa so bia ne atwe anopa yi ye ko amakom traffic light wo no mo kwabata no ba ko Ghana ha e bia ba ti Bayport bia no ka se ye 0242 288915 eno ye mic number no 0242 288915 mo friend Mr. Daniel no 0244 598400 Doctors yeni 0558 119281 and Eugenia 0559 980891 Omada Romana part 2 yede abeguntijibo enye na afei yen hyase enkaja engum ebra show no eguso etwaso ewo.
Okay, Clementino the darling boy bedasi danger tenase ententem na fa ensem wo fie no awadi kan boss no guo emaye na afi eye siasia zakito ni se ubed intimi enwura ensemti ebacho onya nations for no
menya
onya din no
menya kakra
okay onya din no omumienu
menya
okay
menya bi
ezo wo the next 6 minutes out your stories
ni be ni nyina
anti yanko
Martina mami fan fi hanu we breaking and exclusive
we no interference
and the catching go for me no muti
onko ana woko
we breaking and exclusive. Ashanti God supporters are on their way to say thank you to Champion for finally agreeing to step aside for Odenho Apieni to take over fully the Ashanti God Football Club and Lenkley Stadium. Boss, we meeting na any. And talk from and so and kaja meeting any live from Obuasi. After there Champion ja to me say Obahuru ni nsa pepa ni nsa hu nyina yi ni nsa ho o di tim na o de no apiani dodi be ye bia on fa nkoye enti me no ka say wadani team no ana Ashanti go supporters ni so ane omo so omo ko akọ champion ho na ase na wakọ danase se wati omo su omo ma ni hu omo tepo e na fe wadi team na ma na boss enya no nko na no Obuasi court Kumasi say high court din junction to Lenkley so say angogo for no omo timi nko ho obia so ntimi nko ho chi say champion and also champion say or the BDA omo kan say park na mo say Ofori park and a BDA park Black park and Ofori park and a Lenkley ni nyina so de ma wo de ho apia nti si am no ka say de Lenkley Black park Ofori park Ashanti Go Football Club no itself no ni nyina wo de ma supporters ni say yenkum dwafo enidwa yenkum dwafo enidwa enti obi tim be yi Ashanti Gold na ama Obuasi GD Champions League ba Obuasi no mfi ho kofa na Ashanti Gold bi ono no fi ba bi mecha ho da bi wo de obeto ababo Obuasi wo ndi problem ne Ashanti Gold no and SS oba nti the original Ashanti Gold must come back asem ni ho ye wi me de not ho o say sorry wo jiba kunansa boss o say wo jiba kunansa
oni odofo uti Oyerepa 100.7 FM
boss
Bajo Nations
Menko Nations
ne kotoko
2 Nations FC players storms Adekojachi today. He is 23 years of age, 6 feet 4 inches tall. Asante Boahin set to join Kotoko. Boss, this is your man. production dey mo confirm mu ya adwuma no say me ka to say before no so brinke oh na we test
mo ko hoda da na afi no boko
information just say wako Adakuja training grounds
oko da bai
oh boss the information
me dey tiefo na arefo na me bisa momo me te ha momo so te me gina say
boss don't be surprised say ne cry bia no ho no
na ba ko no ka ho na
ono so yase afre no Victor Odro
also no nations
ono so wabo nations ma kam say nanka last season kwa ka media ma for no ya dam for no asoma say ojan ojan yi
yanko ye ni mo enti o si two players ni bisa say o mu di ni so biem
Victor Odro okohwe wa fa ni phone no okohwe minimum too much minimum Victor Odro and Asante Boahin
okay
Asante Boahin 23 years of age
okay
wo jina ho out me say giant nie central defender wo ba obe grace you ama wa who say yes
aka 3 minutes
oh boss enu kwa
titua so
koto kwa contact Boniface Blay sisi ayi de oni masokunadu ewo eso ele bumbo etwabo wa denche
o satellite
eso o ka ho
asa no asa o basaka o listers
okay
nti
Victor Blay so obet so ma Adakuja ache anti unso motie tin class am no se masa me establish show na justify mo pe be ntina de nya bre asem ba eje justify sem na che say wo se aka say yenko the media keep rubbishing Gaka efforts in trying to get sponsorship. We are working hard to get sponsorship. Sponsorship is hard to come. Mr. John Ansa, Gaka chairman.
Sponsorship is not easy within the system, but we are still pushing. There are a lot of people out there trying to help us get that. Some of your sister stations, we just go and get people as pundits and then rubbish Gaka. As you say, we get to understand the public. We don't know what we are doing. It is not right. Clubs now qualifying for any of the promotion to the Premier and the Division 1. They had a congratulating letters from Gaka. We have called club chairman personally and congratulated them, including WhatsApp messages and official letters too from Gaka. If you try to be Gaka, the Omonia she.
Inkasa Gaka nyehwe nti no eno so ye eno so hono boss say na me di kaka no the information is that media man has set aside $1.5 million to win the Champions League nti no and say prize money no kasa obehwe am me yana odi aka ho na che say eno anso so na che say $6 million and say o tifi mu amfa so bebre bebe fi o manya kwa $4 million bi de o mbinya media manya $4 million bakrom ha na say asembesi o and na just say nkofo ejina boss Pobiman enra na ebe kan say sojafo astorm Pobiman o man ko bu obi a o mo ko twe house players no o mu nsuo ahead of preseason ebe kick started fully and nepa na preseason started fully nti enra de na ye o mu nsuo na o mo twe na ochina na your own nibo sakepo ebe alande obe arrive obe land china o krum hanom na che say eno so
fa last one
enso eno no sa na me fa George Free de no mra na me ene me fa George Free. It is my wish to see the leadership of the FA changed, not necessarily George Free but any other person.
It is my wish to see the leadership of football change, not necessarily George Free. It is my wish because baby you need destination. See, say things are going to get worse. Because round of 32 is an achievement to us. That's the standard we are setting for Ghana. Nyankopon, Omo Wakonya, Oshrao, but say, who are Bizuna, no Asandi and Nguasiabe. If the FA president will listen to me, he should go back to his own manifesto and begin to implement the things that he says. That say, Mutu Abamami Ameye, trust me, so yeah, Ghana football improve. Because sorting in free football, no one. No, the structures. It is his own benefit. Do you know that today, even those who criticize Kwesi Nyantakyi has begun to, because none of the and also, Kokuyebo was one of the number one critic of Kwesi Nyantakyi. But you know what he said? He said Kwesi Nyantakyi achieved in 5 years, no achieve BBA. So, and so you saw that the man was achieving something.
titi ati boss
okay
we dey say nchechemu bi ani ho
we do no acheche
ono acheche na semu
e da se
nti dia ka meja ma menu anom
okay
so won fa nemo
Benjamin
Ashanti Gold supporters say nkumdwafo nimda
yati
titi anti say wa basem bobo wasa ya mama kwaba na so ma Ashanti Gold no emam no so metina ho.
All right bafo ye da se ene Chelsea anchenye na afi won chase oni Chelsea ansesa captain
yes na boss
I am you modin
also the camp na
me say onene nsesa
and tell you that you say pacho you
I am you modin
pacho you boss
why
say there will be no more boomding me train
say you be na bodi
so me train no boomding
why introduce one
o pacho captain Siasia ni time odu ana your friend is the head of sports ama me kwan o bie kwan ama me say me so me come there na obani me da say nyame shira na the omni say the interesting days ahead e wo boase Ashanti Gold FC omo pre-season has started den Ashanti Gold FC pre-season has started den Linkley Ofori Stadium Black Park edaho Ashanti Gold FC a property of the municipal and the municipal media the individual don't even kokrimu hwe. So let me emphasize Ashanti Gold FC. They say almost all four no be afanka hu biem. Confess old one year OSC. Where your FC Ashanti Gold Football Club. Omune nei omo the custodian of Linkley Stadium omo in league no. It was a G8 no omo chokoma omo no. Omo ko inspection. How you clean omo mabo.
Nanya na ba for court a rule say
that injunction that court ruling my court not placing what placing injunction on case obi bet mako use
na say injunction that obi so go use
na no do come obi injunction that dey turn to no obi na obi na dey koy da bi o obi dey say so wuti no boni pacho sa dey no dey na e dey wuti na court a aga dey court nkasa ma ti o dey akose court nkasa ma o so but dey na come obi and the court is yet to make a determination. What I say, and for your information, Linkley Stadium was built for Obuasi in Ashanti Gold, Aglo, gold mines, no, right? Almost social and corporate responsibility. And I will see Linkley Edmond Obuasi. The municipal, no, you so not continue to. And you know, Ashanti Gold FC, and only team I Obuasi and never was a jetum, a tranquil jetum, as in a qua. Maybe Muhana Kofaba. All of everything.
The winning no na.
No winning. And now I'm calling Pramprams or Muko say Uncle catch on here. Now more time to appeal. Tom case in the buy. Or more time, or more time no chum. Or man yet. After also when they go for mine, I go for one. I only 3 months no go for video. Now, or what's for chum? And that's in my head, trend, what the months on the banner. Or Babette, Tio. Was your pema? Si one of them, and
then the Ashanti Gold FCPR report.
Oh, yes, pure. That's the fact on the ground. Some quiet. I do not correct me, Kobe. I've been there, my come and follow. The quiet number 3 was the one say, now so, Tim no matter to. Opening, or was the first says I did not to know. Also, we need to say, for the first time, come because some to her business in your and they own the life of Obuasi. Business has started booming because football is coming home above here. Oh, to be at the papa also support now for you. Gulu.
I'll come here, Sachi.
Bemancio.
Hey,
that's it. It be here.
Our Macam Revy. Audio be a very familiar. Ura Jewa Pia. Okay, so audio no. And what yes is our mood.
Come back. Come to one Bema Casa de Nice no. Nice some me tia tia. Obani house of folk. Military nam conform yes, military. Military na omudo omu training no. Mad like say omu coaches some better any military training. House of folk believe was the last season. Senka omu games omu born on Accra Sports Stadium. I think 10 of them. So game 6 and now move 5 crowds omu nya winner and can come league champions. Now omu ball draw team the ball draw breakum Chelsea ko ball draw fence team the carry along omu na ko ball draw e crying. And they feel say that draw came as a result of that team of conditioning. so that team no fitness level e wo from
but no mo kwa we dey fitness level
na we need dey we call with system defensive system bi but what's the home do obi aba say team bi no so defensive system ni bi a e dey na obey to unlock them so we fitter they believe say you can unlock them but the teams ni ba no be say na because of that fitness was an issue no na omuntimi and na affect them. So House of Folk last season almost defy said the football tears will be a strong at home no. They won a lot of matches away than home. You see the point? Or don't want to say points were away as home. And they feel that they need to work on that. So right after the season, said no, they will need to hire a fitness coach. Yeah, not a fitness coaches team ama almost that needed physical adjumano. And you know, almost deliberations no. And the coach said then they will need to go to the military. Now military no there. When it comes to fitness and discipline, they will give it to you. And they know says that if the military are training you until you kwasa. Obani me keep fit for military say o my of any training kakra. A chain go for a fachi beka cheme say.
It's one that recommend them more.
So the head of the technical team the technical team say when it comes to physical aspect there when the team is fitter, coach bia wants it. So the coaches are aware. That is why the coaches
in the bush are aware.
Of course, not say in football we are saying well, and I can say we are living in a global village. And if you want to discuss something, the monster is not in the country, but has to folk
or money to be here.
They are to be so as an assistance. It not quickly. On my yet all these announcements, including the goalkeeper's trainer, on my yet don't go through wiki munano, the physical training. Other than now, you have to go on number one. Ebi na tinka do mo ye no
okay
edi weekly na ye da physical be yes and the boss and bar on the ball work no any that aspect because already when you fitness na we na or the omo ye the ball work aspect. That's how it's going to be like Gaka as I'm talking to you now but it's almost chairman air say media on say me when some people so don't work and a media so want to be new juma and at most of how the question media is there to report what the happenings. Segaka ebo homodia. There's no way the media be can share someone report to the Gaka. But and they will be able to tell you the fact that Gaka is more or less a two-flat bulldog. It's not working. You don't see anything. When you say Gaka talk for Ebaso, that is not catch. They are playing 2 matches on the 26th of August. 2 matches on the 26th of 28th of August. Then about 3rd and 4th. Then the final on the 30th and that stuff of August. Now we. But where is that sponsorship? The reason why we want to make an announcement, no, and say they are yet to cement one sponsor. No Makasa. Yes, they've spoken to other sponsors. The green light, you know. But green light, you know, as I'm talking to you now, am I? The media because Gaka is not working now. Are you telling me the Oco Club chairman so I'm not congratulating? I know you, Agaka. Then I got qualified by Afro congratulating and that stuff. I know you, Gaka ni enimu no je wa pia mu penso na Gaka kujo fi anu mu penso no se tough on sabre nka enu ni ade anka ye market media bi e ka ho asem ye ka venue no but let me say this Gaka this time on board Accra all the matches we played at the Accra Sports Stadium enya dia ubeko ba bia but what I say betimi about so dey make a tentative arrangement because so fixed date na say unisika o dey back here teams we now expect omo game fence appearance fee and that stuff. The winner scale and that stuff. Ultimately fix it because there's no one sponsor. What my mom green light to say that's it. So that's the problem. So Mr. Ansa, work. Judgment so but now you know say Gaka and Nema was in disarray.
Captain Siasia Akumia
don't the media so many more.
My member was Obet na mimiti osuswe. Baby also do the ebefa. But mamu remfi say wafubi tournament na ekoso kudibo na no Nigeria share 4-2 says akene be host 2027 African Youth Under 20 Championship no ya qualifier je say ye bebo ayi mu bia na
so one qualifier
host the world
na we host room ya qualifier da sa okay that's it obedi enkoy
we are very fine. We are very fine. Board on set your developmental stage until you do baby lose you are baby now. But you see, I've had an issue with how we hear the groupings with the juvenile game, and looks like Me who the entire West Africa and other countries, they are not pushing that agenda. Okay. Joa national teams qualification. Yes, say you have a bonus zona. Yajiatu. And they do CAF Champions League, so I am bonus zona to the group stage. And they do I am bonus. Senior national team, they see a bonus all over. In the other, almost every competition, behind you choose the qualification pattern. It should be one. Because you also pay universal representation. African, you have group stage in Bedawa, West Africa 4 teams and Europe. Dibu. Na East Africa 4 and Eba. North for Naji or mobile. Yaji want to move. So why is it that the strong African countries are prove that when it comes to the youth game, they have the men for the job? Ghana, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Mali. No, actually, you know, some Monkobo. Now, Casifoni, you are free. Ube Uganda be qualified. At the national team, the Dabena Bankers who Niska, Obama Ghana, Etuka, South Africa, and Kumoro Sakakobo. So you struggle to understand the logic behind that decision. And it's not helping West Africa for no. Because California neighbor. And it looks like everybody is quiet about that decision. And then they do club football now, West Africa for near home, they know for them. Yes, you ain't cast okay, calf, and yen sasso. You ever buy a boy and one near the other group. Tessania, you bought zone we are near the Aquaco Pimo tournament proper. No. Yes, you ever boy and one to Kotokonko Bowakibi. Go Stars in Kobo Club African be Emma Nimbeseno, Emma Nin film. So if all play all they are, then all competitions, when I say all play all, let me go you be me favor be more. Ne drew a Ethiopia. Beko, Africa group stage. Morocco was 4 teams on in age region. I'm transfer no more.
Okay, you be a free.
Ne, you be a friend.
West Africa for some idea. East for
me a couple
East South.
And said, the 2 background, I been have for the Bisu Benya chance with them.
Okay.
But Ghana, but Nigeria. One of the 17 championship, no. World, no. Ebia Africa, ye 3 best nations, or Mumu, or Moho. Ubenya, maybe our number 1 and number 3. No more prelims. See any back on film. Now, if you are no Concord World Cup, Nibida, and now on Gibida, on to semi final, done. No, no, I in getting Rwanda, ni Uganda, no mabo, na Uganda, ba Kenya, any be a Zambia, no mabo, na Kenya, ba na Ghana, Nigeria, maybe are most successful, under 20, under 17, yes, your mumbo. Kobe, so no man, sir. Young Ben, one was Europe. Your group
among your margins on basis, and
airport. Competition the airport. It there's nowhere England. Because Germany. Because your money, sir, only in Africa. And what's the idea from time and almost started sad, you know. And one higher diamond because your match is be airborne. It is similar to the final of competition in Seni Ebeko. What's it? Toto Fefe wa for no a chance to corner. I think Komana be difficult. But the point is we still need to fix ourselves.
The former CAF president from Madagascar introduced it to help his nation qualify, and it was backed by Kwesi Nantechi. This system is so wrong.
Wrong.
Kojo me. Enko next topic, the last one.
Africano. Our group na ebona. Yes, your class na nyade. Omo pomunya ni zone na he say. Your class na starting ko group stage ni bia.
For the last one.
Krobia uncommon no. Oboasen common dey on say your mra and your oman puntu. Ntu ye bibia no I careful. Mra betimi our side. But e bia oman puntu nti ne duru ba bia wa asem ka be yedin. Ayete se o maami afrim na ebusua asase yakwakosi o maami wo so wa o maami o na wakokot asase na media no wawini no wakotu maami efunu se enkope be fufuro fankosi onse ne ade na kwakwa en mmra kwan so de wawini ba de ebusua betimi atana sidin ne ye he o se abrante nti wo hwa me atu maami ne funu am ya gu maami ani masese. That's what is going on with Boase. Legally, maybe the old Ash Good might have a case. The more better now, pa he say, born now, more mosaka, homa, the end call, you know. Most are be sim tidia say, Moma, the end basso. So it becomes very difficult. You draw now 1 to 2, you may have a public enemy. nti amanfo ntu asgo dada for no for say women very careful. Imagine say match aduru ye ba bebo na makwa to stadium say modia. Why here na boys na so wo fie na ba be yen sem bebre. Ebia o reason currently our person dey football to bring back the laugh for political reasons. They be duro come to it ya because what bad ye negu. Apply too much of technical wisdom without home sense. It destroy cases. That's the jam friend cancer asem. Nti careful about so. But to concern me there.
Just a minute.
Yes. But you see, ti bo monkey come kakra.
Na nations players wa mother.
Nations on say. Yeah, but who's defender no? Rasta man.
Osai Rasta kan.
Rasta kakra. Jibo. Me maka positions akotko here.
But defense no both position be answer.
As a center back.
Sir. Alas is no about how many matches?
We have to check.
Okay.
And to the set coach in a behel. Oh. To coach in share no okay there. Coach in share no okay there.
It's just now on your starter. Because we know the two center backs of
also general Muton we yourself for.
But still now Okune fan
Simpson.
Oh, I say your player be or to say Shaibu Abubakar from Karela. Our back to Kwe. RT boy no back to Kwe. Say no ho no say den ye back to Kwe born the camera. So you bet when your player be our lower club. Exactly.
Simpson
into the so coach.
By Obi one start two nations there. Only start to
na jibo jibo nti we saw about the observation
Martin Tegamu
ojina so
Obi one start two nations FC e be start awokoto
ya ba ye benya ne mo asem pa
e ba ko pemu nsem yi na ba ka chen
be ma ojina ho
Obi za kito
we want come awu ma wo
for for able attentive
ko fo suru ba ko be to fo bi ma wo so ra be se na hwe ball
e bia na de mo kana nya sa na tie e bi obo matches dodo
Mr. John Ansah,
Gaka chairman.
You see, they always pick the easy targets.
Which is
media. Media because
but say media kasa Gaka gu.
The easiest target. Mr. Ansah.
I say no can who be na Gaka.
Say okosho onwa bedroom. No kwatwo na onwa kasa no ho a but Gaka no is it in a very good state. Mr. Ansah, in your own you alone in your bedroom, nobody around, now speaking to yourself. Is Gaka attractive to you? The media only report the heading, the AC. This is a Gaka that and the omoye. This is a Gaka that they don't know what they are doing in terms of how the organization and BBA omunim the omoye. You see, Gaka no. Na Kenya se Gaka na eguna Sansa we continue to see Gaka no gu. The reason why we see say Gaka no gu is the reason why Gaka was established. And you know, they have defeated the purpose of why Gaka was established. Nanka Gaka, na nim senka strong. No, if Gaka was still strong, and football in Kaye, Gaka no bullying in football no good. If Gaka was Gaka, there's no way can stand. Gaka chama. If Gaka was Gaka,
I know what you mean.
There be a me.
I didn't.
Gaka and your pressing so Gaka is a pressure group. Until Menka say on your competence. I'm not questioning his competency.
Now candidate.
But I said my church no. If Gaka was Gaka, Gaka ye ekua. You see, and we are there. They should come to the aid of the clubs. And Tijibon can you there when the system is not being run very well. Na Gaka Chama family members because the only group that can shake the body. I'm a FA president. Actually, Gaka because they have the power in terms of your co-congress. team the one majority pa in terms of vote Congress fencing clubs nti Gaka won a lot of vote than any other constituent bodies at Congress.
But so betin Gaka chairman now we hear Juma every president or so ya no what na chi no aboa no
oh so bianca se montanchi
te bia Mr. Sonso hu say Juma owura ketokreku ye no eso nani nti sade amamenta na chi
oh say isi say odwuma so ni de seta ma na kosi wo honom no we mu ho no nya Rebecca abra pia ma fan say e we nyina no there were time that omoboku send this about eti obianca say ebia ket is bibia wa ebia nya papa. Nobody can even say that say ket bibia wa ebia nya papa no. But you see on it there baby answer jina no we yin anima mo bia hu say jibo eyo enyo eye. There's no day single day for 30 seconds answer me say ket bibia nya papa. And you sense it dey come say eti when Gaka do sa peak na that is the problem where our football is. Eti misansa Gaka ne moguno she say dey kon na body na okeke but dwumadi pa say Gaka di ne moguno masey no enti enye say ye ne ye ka mo ne na am do sa okay black settlers
last one yeah
prepare say be host a win na so far the maso le ye die enhye nkran and rock ball na they play as a team that they only coach be bianu ana team ni ya na che say a team coach the bia was off that you see under 20 when the bia say 2023 and Desmond of before the Desmond of Kai Samabodu Z2 until the last 4 or 5 years in enya omonya 4 coaches at that level. Jibo si yanka no kran ntre ho na yanka no kran ko pe coach papa ye no krodie ne adi bayi sa coach no. So prepare a team. Now you see in preparing a team no your U17 should be very key in your under 20.
Yensia 430 on highway sports.
Under 17 no at no.
Okay.
And under 20 at no.
About 12 Yebesia 430 on highway sports na ensem no de anwie no ya toa so e de amam na afi foforo so ebeba no yetimi ni nyina atoa so ya de mo nyina asesem nya abre e kan ho efri no krompa mu ebepem sabre ya dumie no abo otezakito nkabafo wasiasia na afi eyese obe team of producers Samuel Kemensa Solomon Kata Visa Shika eso wo Faraway in Morocco omunyina eka ho bi Clementino oteneka sports lab abaisa omunyina no otu omoka